Hey Saggies, it's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. I'm here to do your readings for December 1st through the 15th, and we'll start off with your love readings as usual with the Romance Angels. Hope you guys are doing well. So it's still your birthday month, let me think. Yeah. We're still celebrating some birthdays out there. Ooh. Okay. We have first card is Free Yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And this doesn't necessarily have to mean that, you should free yourself from your partner, but there is an energy that you need to free yourself from. So that could be a behavior, not necessarily a person. Whoa. All right, I'll take the one that flipped over. And we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay. I feel like a lot of you have been holding on to some kind of resentment. You're needing to free yourself from this energy and make the effort to make your relationships better. Or at least for it to function in a better way. Yeah, here we go. We have some trust issues. So the situation is calling for you to have faith. Make the effort. Hello, Bella. Sorry, you got the worst view of all. This is her best view, but she needs to leave. Bye. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, I'm just feeling like there were some issues in the relationship. There's some trust issues, maybe some jealousy issues, codependency, stuff like that. But that it's worth making the effort to overcome this. And there's, like I said, energies that need to be released in order to improve the relationship. So let's pull a couple of clarifiers. I'm going to use the Spanish Tarot today. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords reverse. So yeah, I feel like there's been arguments. Maybe there were some really harsh arguments in the past, and either you or your partner are holding on to like a grudge or a resentment of something that was said. Because the Knight of Swords, when he's in the reverse, he's very abrasive, very mean. We have the Ten of Wands reverse. So that actually speaks to this card, Free Yourself. In the Ten of Wands, the person is usually carrying, those 10 wands on their back, and it's like this heavy burden that they have to bear. But when it's reversed, it's like you're letting that go. Okay? So I do feel like this is having to do with some rough communication that was had, like there's something that you need to just let go, or your partner does. Because it's worth making the effort, to make this relationship work out. We have strength. Okay, so it's going to take strength, it's going to take fortitude, and kind of biting your tongue is what I'm getting. You have to bite your tongue a lot, but there's also a lot of passion in this relationship. So, sometimes in relationships that are very passionate, there's going to be a lot of fights. It's not all sexual passion. Some of it comes out a little bit harsher. So yeah, I get the overall feeling that it's a good relationship. You're just needing to let go of some small stuff that you've been sweating. Okay, we have two. We have the Six of Pentacles reverse and the Empress. Okay, so this could speak to it's like somebody's feeling like they're putting more nurturing into this relationship, more love, being more loving than the other person. Like they're not feeling like they're getting the same amount of love and nurturing back. And that could be what the issue is. It's like make the effort to be extra, a little bit extra caring, or a little bit more sensitive to other people's needs, to your partner's needs. Let's see what we have for trust. Okay. Now we have the Chariot reverse. So it's like a breakdown of something. So things in the past didn't work out. Things were like maybe even like business deals gone wrong, or just in general, like things were not working out in the past. There were major blockages in your life, and this caused this feeling of just not trusting the other person, just feeling like you can't really count on them. It's like having that friend that you can never call for a ride because there's always something wrong with their car. They're just not reliable, is what I'm getting. Like somebody's just not feeling like their partner is reliable. Okay, and we have the Knight of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, this is like a major stagnancy. Like maybe there's some stale energy here that you've been carrying, through like weeks or months or years. Somebody has lost faith in their partner. Like they never come through. Things don't move along. Things are never done when they're supposed to be done. Stuff like that. So I just get the overall feeling that this is just a relationship, for whoever this resonates for. You're having some kind of a dull and kind of period in your partnership, and I feel like you just need to kind of just let go of some petty things that maybe you've been holding on to, some resentment or vice versa, and put a little bit more effort in like the nurturing and the caring, and not so much like the nagging about things that are not going well, because we all have our moments. All right, let's see what your Celtic Cross has to say with regards to love. Okay, we have the Three of Wands reverse. All right, so somebody's feeling like they're not getting something that they deserve, or they feel that they deserve. They're like anticipating getting something, but they're not seeing it coming just yet. All right. We have the Four of Wands reverse. Okay, so what I feel here is that a lot of you've been having some trouble within your household. This is more for coupled Saggies. If you're married, living with someone, because I feel this is a relationship that is very stable and grounded. So you live with the person, you're married, it's a long-term commitment. But it hasn't really been all that great for a little while now. And I feel like you guys are have moments where you lose your patience, where it's like, is this ever going to change? Maybe you're having like ups and downs, sometimes more downs than ups, and you're wondering, is there still a future here? Is this going to change? Is this situation going to be better tomorrow? And you're waiting, you're hopeful, you're anticipating for there to be a change in your relationship. Okay. In your foundation, you have the Seven of Pentacles reverse. So that's exactly what I was just saying. The Seven of Pentacles reverse is a card of feeling frustrated because you've been waiting for something for a while. Something to happen, some change to occur in your household. There may be some stress, maybe even financial issues, or, you know, maybe it's like a combination of just life in general, you know what I mean? Where it just starts to wear on you and everybody starts getting irritable and sensitive about everything. The holidays also brings that out in people, unfortunately. Okay. In the past, we have the Emperor reverse. Okay, so you could have been, some of you could have been dealing with an Aries that was being overly dominant, trying to control the relationship, control you. Or this could be your energy as well, being a fire sign. Maybe you were being too controlling and too domineering and just wanting everything your own way. Whoever this is, it's someone who's very dominant, who gives this air of you know, superiority almost. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles reverse. So many reverse cards. So this is what's crowning you. So either you're feeling like someone's not being a team player, like your partner is not being a team player, or you are just not feeling like doing your part, you know. But somebody is. In the near future, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Let me pick that up. Eight of Pentacles reverse. So that's kind of like losing focus on something, not really putting in much effort. And it's kind of like a theme that I'm seeing here. You know, we have the Three of Pentacles reverse, which is just not being a team player, not contributing towards building something, you know, for the future. And the Eight of Pentacles reverse is also just not being focused on a task or, you know, something that you're supposed to be putting effort into, just not putting that effort into it. That could also be a loss of, like a financial loss is also possible. But overall, I get the feeling like there's frustration here. Somebody wants this relationship to change, but I get the feeling, and it kind of came up in the angel spread there, the first one that we did. It's like somebody is not putting in their share of the effort. You know, it's like one person is caring more about carrying this relationship along each day, and the other one's just there for the ride. You know, they don't really want to put in their effort from their part. Okay, how you see yourself is the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Every single card has been reversed. This is crazy. And they're not reversed. Okay. Anyway, so you see yourself as the Ace of Pentacles reverse. I feel like you guys know that you have this new beginning in your hand, you know, in the palm of your hand, that you can turn this situation around. You have this opportunity there to really build something of value with your partner, but it's in the reverse. Sorry, somebody came in. It's in the reverse, so there's a delay, there's a blockage. Now, whether that's you blocking this or you just feel blocked from this new beginning, that's for you to answer. But we will clarify and see what else comes up. So how your partner is seeing you, okay, is this Seven of Cups. Finally, an upright card. Okay, so they're seeing you as being somewhat confused, like you got your head in the clouds. Maybe you have a lot going on in your life right now. You're distracted. You're confused. Hopes or fears, we have the Page of Cups reverse. So you're fearing like a disappointment, an emotional disappointment. Maybe you're fearing that the love is dwindling, is what I'm getting also. Honestly, this just feels like a relationship that's it's hit a rocky patch, and but it doesn't seem like they're major issues. I just feel like it's a relationship in which, you guys got to get on the same page and maybe spend more time together, get on, make a plan, something. Somebody's not putting in the effort. In the overall outcome, we have the Devil reverse and the Moon. Two cards came out. Interesting combination. Okay, so the Devil reverse is like releasing yourself from a toxic situation. So that is actually a good thing. The Moon is, when whatever things are hidden in your relationship. It can also mean, deep emotions. So we'll have to clarify those, see what comes up. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. So I feel like conversations are going to be had. You're going to have clarity, definitely. We have the Ace of Swords here. So there's going to be conversations. Six of Cups reverse. So you're going to be talking about the past. I feel like things are going to be laid out on the table, and this is going to manifest change that could be delayed. I feel like this delay may be having to do with, how quickly you're able to actually get the words out of your mouth and talk about the issues that you guys have been having. Because there has been imbalance in your relationship. It's still a Two of Cups upright. So you're seeing, you're both in love still, but there is an imbalance here with the Temperance reverse. And that's actually your card. All right, let's clarify. Okay, let me see this Three of Wands reversed. What is this about? In the central issue, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. So yeah, this is all emotional. It's like you were waiting for a change in the relationship, or you've been waiting for a change in a relationship to where it's more loving, is what I'm getting. Like you want a more loving relationship. I feel like maybe you got stuck in a rut where everything was about, the bills and the kids and the dishes and, this and that, and you lost that connection. Okay, so there's been some sadness there. And the Four of Wands reverse is telling me that there's, issues in the household. So that's part of the sadness. So let's see what the Seven of Pentacles reverse here is about, this frustration. What is it that you're waiting for? Yeah, we have the Lovers card. So you're waiting to get your relationship back on track, for you guys to be happy again. In the past, we have the Emperor reverse. So I felt that this was either you guys or your partner just having that my way or the highway kind of attitude and not being flexible, not really wanting to compromise, and this led to disappointment and sadness here with the Page of Cups reverse. It's like somebody was just not being affectionate or loving. They were just being a tyrant, basically. Somebody who was just unbearable to be around. And we have the Knight of Pentacles reverse. You could have been dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Could have also been dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I just feel like, whatever it was, I feel like you guys are embodying one of these energies, and you just weren't, you weren't in your best state, and your partner wasn't in their best state, and then the two of you together was a bad combination. So I just feel like it was whatever energies were around were not favoring you at all. So we have the Three of Pentacles reverse is what's crowning you. Let's see. Okay. Eight of Wands. So that's communication, movement. Okay. Yeah, kind of figured something like that would come out. We have the Ace of Wands. So, look, you want this new passionate beginning, and you want it now. Okay, so it's like this is you trying to, I feel like you're talking, this might be happening now too. It's what's crowning you, or you're thinking about talking to your partner, you know, about how to get things started again between you, how to make things passionate, how to, you know, start moving along in your relationship on a happier note, and turn this Three of Pentacles that's upside down right side up, so the two of you can be working as a team towards a specific goal, you know, that you have between the two of you, which is like your relationship and maintaining that. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling that you guys are wanting right now. In the near future, we had the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Okay. And we have the Temperance reverse. This is your card. So you're coming up here as having, you know, being imbalanced emotionally. And kind of maybe you're withdrawing. You're not, something happened here, or happens, because it's in the near future, that kind of throws you off course. Yeah, there's something that, there's some sort of loss. You're mourning something. There's a loss. There's a sadness here that you're going to be mourning. You're just going to be a little bit depressed, I feel. For some of you, you could be losing, sorry to say this, but you could be losing your job, and this causes you to get into like a depression, because, I mean, who wouldn't be depressed to lose their job around the holidays? And that's always when it seems to happen, right? So that could be for some of you. For others of you, I feel like there's something that happens here in the near future that causes you to have this sadness and loss, and you're just not able to produce. You know, you just need time for yourself, for mourning. So, you know, maybe you're just not contributing to anything, not just the relationship, but just you're not going to work, you're not, you know, something, and it's going to be different for all of you. So, oh, there's that. Sorry, guys. Don't know what that is. Like I said, it's going to be different for all of you, but I do see like there's some sort of sad time here ahead. How you see yourself is the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Hopefully that was just for some of you. You know, some things apply, some don't. You know, so hopefully that's like for a small percentage. Okay, for the Ace of Pentacles reverse, we have the High Priestess reverse, clarifying that. I feel like whatever the blockage was, whatever was stopping you from that new beginning that we talked about with your partner, whatever it is, it's going to come to light. You know, you're going to figure it out, what it is that's stopping you from getting to that point. And I feel like it's just heartbreak from the past. There's something that really broke your heart that you couldn't let go of, and you've been hanging on to this resentment and not being really, you know, like contributing towards making this relationship be functional. So how your partner sees you is the Seven of Cups. So they think that you might be like confused or have your head in the clouds. living a fantasy, you know, like you're not grounded. Okay. And we have the King of Swords. So it's like maybe they feel like you have too many options, or you're just thinking about too many things. There's too many distractions, and they feel that they want you to be more focused, like more laser focused on what is really important to you. We have the Page of Swords reverse. That's like immature communications. I get this feeling that they see you as somebody who's like really scattered, you know, like a scatterbrain, where maybe you forget things all the time, and they want you to like really narrow down whatever it is that's important to you and kind of focus on that and stop, you know, having a smart mouth maybe. Could be. But yeah, overall I get this feeling like scatterbrain, like they just see you as being confused all the time. And maybe this causes for them to have, like, not be trustful of you, because they always think that, you know, oh, you're going to forget this, or you're not going to do that, or whatever. Okay, hopes or fears, we have the Page of Cups reverse, clarified by the Three of Wands. It's that Three of Wands. Where is it? Here, in your central issue. Remember, you had the Three of Wands reverse here as your central issue, and that was part and clarified by the Ace of Cups reverse. So it's like something that's causing you sadness and disappointment, not seeing these changes or whatever it is that you deserve to come to you, to come in. And that's what you're fearing, is what it's showing me here with the Page of Cups reverse. So you're fearing being disappointed that these ships that you're expecting aren't going to ever arrive. So, you know, that this relationship isn't really going to get that little push that it needs to get you back on track. You're afraid that's the case here, because you find it. Okay, so we got two cards, the Six of Swords reverse and the Hierophant. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. Others of you, it could be about a marriage, you know, so it's like you're fearing this disappointment of change not happening, because you would find it very difficult to leave this relationship. It's not a relationship that you want to give up. So you're really hoping that you're not disappointed here. Okay. In your overall outcome, we had the Devil reverse and the Moon together. They came out together, so I will clarify them that way. So the Devil reverse and the Moon. We have the Fool reverse. Okay. And the Empress. I have to be honest, the first thing that I felt when I looked at these cards was that somebody's going to be tested, I feel, in these next couple weeks or during the month of December. And there's going to be some, like, temptation, maybe for an affair or some type of attraction that leads to temptation. But I feel like you're not, either you or your partner are not for it. Like, they're not going to be taking, or you're not going to be taking any risks, because you're really comfortable and happy with what you already have. So yeah, good for you guys. That's what I'm seeing there. All right, so not that bad. It's a little like but I feel like it's definitely things that you can fix. So, you know, we all go through these ups and downs in relationships. All right, let's move on to your general reading. Okay. Just shuffle these. We will do 3 cards for past, 3 for present, 3 for future. And this is the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Okay, we have the Hangman reverse in the past here. So there was a period of stagnancy, and then you finally came out of it, or somebody did. Okay. A secret was revealed, or something that was unknown was revealed here with the High Priestess reverse. Whatever it is, you found out about something. You were enlightened to something. Okay. 9 of Wands reverse. So this left you feeling whatever it is that was revealed or that you figured out. You know, maybe you used your own intuition and you figured something out. Made you feel kind of almost defeated, like you needed to protect yourself. But still persistent in continuing on. You know, just tired. Defeated as in like exhausted, tired of, you know, this whole fight and struggle. But you're still persistent to move on. In the present, we have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. So there is a delay to something, or something has not occurred in your favor. I'm feeling more like it's a delay. I feel like there's a major change here in your life that is getting ready to happen, but there's a little bit of a delay. We have 4 cards out so far. The 3 of them are major arcana. So major events happening. Okay, we have the 7 of Wands. Whatever this is, okay, so you guys found out about something, you were enlightened to something, you learned something, however you want to put it. And I feel like in spite of that, whatever that was, you decided you want to continue on till the end. Okay, so apply that to however it resonates. But there are, you know, there's a bit of a struggle. There's some delays here with the Wheel of Fortune being reversed. But you're persistent. You're maintaining, standing your ground, defending your actions, your point of view. You're just not going to budge. It's like, I'm going to make this work if it's the last thing I do. Okay, we have the 3 of Swords. So this could be something that's painful for you, because the 3 of Swords is, you know, like feeling betrayed, feeling just hurt, sad, depressed. So whatever this is, it's been a painful process. It's been very arduous. Okay. In the future, we have the 5 of Wands reverse. So that's coming out of conflict. So that's always good. There's some type of change here happening. You're coming out of a conflict. And this here, you know, whatever it was that you found out, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that, like, you found out somebody was doing something or a secret, or not necessarily. Like, this could be because of the Hangman, their reverse also. This could be just something, some sort of enlightenment, you know, like you just had a moment where something just clicked, you know what I mean? And you understood something from another perspective. But whatever it is, you're very persistent about continuing and defending your position. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups reverse. So you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or this could just be you being, you know, kind of in your feelings here in the future. You're coming out of conflict, but there's like hard feelings still left lingering around. Okay, and we have the World reverse. You know, I can't help but to think that this ties in with the love reading. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the Page of Cups. Yeah, I kind of just feel like this is about, we have the Five of Swords, like conflict in love. It's like you're shedding light on where you really need to put your effort, getting your head out of the clouds. Like this is really similar to the love reading that I just did. So what I'm seeing here for a lot of you is, again, that you're holding on. It's like you've become aware of, I guess, things that are not working or that have become, you know, difficult to bear. Okay, but you're continuing on because obviously this is something that you really want, that you defend, that you find value in, whether this be a relationship or your career, whatever it might be. Okay, but you're waiting for change. There's change, something's brewing here. It's just, it hasn't gone on completely. And in the meantime, right now, you're dealing with a lot emotionally. You know, you have a lot of feelings of betrayal and resentment and all that we spoke about before. But I do feel like here in the near future, you're going to come out of conflict. And this might be a very emotional time for you because, you know, it might take you having really tough conversations with people, or going, sometimes you have to really hit rock bottom before you can, you know, see any major improvement. And I feel like that's what's happening here. I get this feeling of like some roller coaster that I'm on. But you do come out of, you know, this conflict, this petty conflict that you're in. And, you know, the Queen of Swords reverse is right next to the World reverse. So again, we have the World and then we have the Wheel of Fortune as well here in your present. So there's definitely a major cycle in your life that's getting ready to begin. But I feel like you need to let go of whatever emotions it is that you're holding on to that are, you know, lower vibrational, like just negative, or holding on to resentment, having jealousy issues, things like that. And I feel like when you turn this right side up and you get yourself straight, get your emotions straight and balance yourself out, then you will be able to start this new phase that's waiting for you. Okay, because clearly there is a cycle. It's definitely a cycle. Look, guys, this is the card in your present moment. Okay, we had the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, it's turning. Here's another cycle here. It's a cycle. You're trying to get out of a cycle and start something new that's much nicer than what you're experiencing right now. So just let those emotions go and let's start the good times. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for listening. I wanted to let you know I will be doing some special readings later on this month for the new year, like a year ahead sort of reading for you guys. So please look out for those. And if you're interested in a private reading, please email me at eyesofthestarstarot@gmail.com. Thanks for listening, guys. I'll talk to you soon.